We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He spins right by him. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Quick throw is caught. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 48.
Second down, give to Harvey. He dodged the tackle. Past the 20. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Tanner Brown on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's got a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
82. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Spins away. He's got some room. Along the right sideline, there's space. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Sanders back to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
He was brought down.
Third down, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Horn has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Pickup of 12 on that play.
First down.
And it's going to be first down, Denver. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
To Jimmy Horn Jr. It's a gain of 7.
Working out of the gun. Sanders.
At the 41.
Now here he goes. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He was brought down by Justin Appointment. It's a gain of 6. First down. Broncos.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Complete to number 87. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action, Sanders. That one's complete, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds him over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
18-yard line.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath. and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
It's a gain of 8.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud completes it quick. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
The second. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Hampton now up the middle. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. QB keeping this one. Turn into the option on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying with Hampton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Draw play here, Hampton. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Back to Hampton.
2nd and 2.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
17 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
3 yards. And the Chargers
Running with Vidal out of the gun. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Sanders going to throw here on first. Brought in right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Junior. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Denver.
To the air on first down, Sanders. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Brown now for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
First down, Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Stroud.
45-yard line.
That one's complete. Omarion Hampton. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
9 yards. And the Chargers first
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Baker with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Sanders now. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
All in left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds a man right side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Sanders setting to pass. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Stroud to throw on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
J.J. Scott in punt formation.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
At the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds the in route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Broncos first down.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, it's Harvey. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders.
The second down pass. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And they could really use a good one here. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action with Stroud. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Stroud off of play action.
At the 34-yard line.
Mechie hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Chargers first down.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
New set of downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Same guy, Wilson again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now.
Garrett Wilson. A 7-yard pickup.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Intended for Oronde Gadsden. Incomplete.
Again, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
Hampton can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Baker with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
All set now, 1st and 10. Harvey once more. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
This time it's a passing play. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First down, Denver.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sanders back to throw. Now he takes it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
And the Broncos first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Escapes the defender. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This is Mechie with the return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers and Omari R. Hampton out there on offense once again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part.
That's off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Now the Broncos get to this one. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Stroud completes it quick. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. Keeps himself upright. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What would you call this, other than simply splendid?
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Sanders going to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air, Sanders. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Sanders now. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
He takes it himself. Fights his way through a tackle. And the run continues. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. And it's barely anything on that run. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
At the 6-yard line.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right?
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This is Mechie with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he gets through it for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here he is to throw.
Second and 2.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ruben Hippolyte on the coverage.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Broncos and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Giving this to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
at the 8-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Stays upright. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to have them up to that 23.
Sanders pass. Complete to number 87. A gain of 15.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Got to make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Catches Maine. That's the rookie out of North Carolina. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
First down, Denver.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. He's still going at the 30. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders.
First down.
Cut at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie and go up by 6. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Chargers 35.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And the Chargers.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, Stroud. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Escapes his grasp. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud again. Complete here to Hampton. And they take him down right along the 30.
Complete to
Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now. It's caught by Wilson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Again, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Brings up 2nd
And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.